Probably 650, to be honest. 650. We can probably, of course, set you up for overtime to make sure that you're receiving something, an additional amount over the 8 hours. But I wanted to see first if that makes sense for you. If you were to run this route outside of today, would that make sense for you? If you were to do 250 miles, let's say $40 overtime for anything over the 8 hours, and your base fee, you're looking at roughly like $650 to $680 a day. Would that make sense for you?
Cause see, I was thinking maybe 700, and it wouldn't. I don't think it would be a problem. And then if it's any type of crazy overages, we could just like discuss that, as we come to it. But I think 700, I could do it.
So you could do this for 700 a day, for 250 miles round trip. Okay. And the reason why I just wanted to discuss this first, because like a lot of the times, sometimes when we have like these urgent needs, we are able to lose money on our side just to make it happen for the customer. By it being a last minute request, I do want to honor that pricing because I want to knock this out for the customer.
Okay.
But I just wanted to be on the same page that this is not going to be something that we're going to be able to do because Curry is actually losing money doing this. But
no, if I could plan in advance, I definitely wouldn't be expecting 900. So, I mean, I understand you won't be able to, provide that each trip.
Right, exactly. Okay, as long as we're on the same page.
But you can do it today, correct?
Yeah, so I got approval from my team. We can do it today. If you can be there, you said what time you can be there at noon?
I'll probably be there at the latest 12:30, but I'm thinking noon. Because I'm going to go ahead and get the truck now.
All right, cool. Is it okay if I just call you back at like 12:15 just to make sure we're good to go? And then I want to double check your account really quick. I want to make sure you're set up.
Okay. Because, I haven't, this will be the first trip I've actually ran with you guys.
Oh, really? Okay.
I haven't even ever used the app.
Okay. Let me just grab your profile really quick. I like to make sure that it's all set up. Okay, I see that you haven't added your payout information. It's loading here, so it looks like, yeah, you haven't added your payment information just yet, so you can add a card to your account or your routing number. If you wanted me to do it, I can do it for you. It is pretty much up to you, but you'll have to log in to do that, and just want to make sure that you'll be receiving your pay. And then also how pay works too is that for routes, it does work a little bit different. So you do have an option for same day. I believe it is a 1% charge for that. But if you wanted to wait until the next following business day, your payment will be sent out to you at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh, so it's a 1 day pay?
Yeah, it's a 1 day pay. Yep, and you're good to go. So now your bank account has been attached. So basically, I'm going to send you a video too, and it's basically showing you how to add the stops to your app. Now, like I said, today's your first day. Don't freak out about it. You can definitely just text me the addresses, or I'm going to actually send up a message chat for us to be able to communicate through, and you can send your stops there and your pictures there, and we can manually do it for you since it is your first day. I just want to make sure that, of course, you're set up for success. I don't want you to really stress out about the app. If you don't see that it's working for you for whatever reason, it's fine. Just relay the information in the chat so that way we can upload it for you. Because basically how it works, in order for you to get paid out, we have to make sure all your information is in the app. And for the first day, we can do it for you if you see that you're having issues.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah.
And you said for today, I can kind of contact you directly, and then I'll also have a route manager. Is that what it was called?
Yes. Right. Yeah. So for your region, Miguel, he's your route specialist. So he'll contact you whether it's today or next time you run a route, but he'll introduce himself. But for the purpose of today, by it being so last minute, I'll just be your point of contact. So I'm readily available. I'm very responsive. So if I don't answer your call for whatever reason, it only means that I'm on the other line. For some reason, we don't have people waiting on
right
on our line, so I didn't guess you're calling in, but I call you right back. So.
And I should be good. I just want to have a number just in case something goes wrong in the process. And then does Miguel normally get the routes that'll be coming up in the future, or would you have those?
Yeah, so I have them and I give them to Miguel. So either way, like both of us, like it comes to me because I deal with the customer.
Because you said you're the account manager and then he's the route manager.
The specialist, right? Exactly. So he deals with the drivers that I have routes for, and then I'm the one who sets up the route for the customers. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Yeah. But we work together. We work very closely together. So Miguel will know any new opportunities, but I'm very involved just because, like I said, it is one of our VIP accounts. So I'm very involved with the drivers. Drivers in my region have my number. So don't be afraid to call me if you can't get in contact with Miguel.
Got it. I'm so glad that you called me. That's crazy. It's like that's like 20 minutes from me, the pickup. It's like 20 minutes from my house, and that's where I'm picking my truck up from right now. So yeah. So I'll get over and get.
How happy I am that you even answered the phone, because at first when I called you, I was like, okay, he probably doesn't know my number, so let me just like shoot him a text. And yeah, thank you for responding back to me.
No problem. So yeah, I'll head over now. Like I said, between 12 and 12:30, I'm gonna try to make it by 12, and then I think everything will be fine from there.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll call you back at 12. If you don't hear back from me, just give me a call back.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Bye. So I did the math. It's 228 miles total, 3 stops. So when I talked to the lady, she thought it was gonna be like 5-6 stops, but it actually was 3 stops going 114 miles and then a return of 114 miles. So 228 total for 900. And this is stop 1, stop 2, and stop 3. Stop 3 going to a Walmart. And from what they're telling me, they have this run more often than not. So right now I'm not gonna say who this particular distributor is. You're gonna have to talk to me, you know, on a personal level, but this is what I got. I just arrived at the first drop location, and instead of calling the dispatcher or the broker, you know, I've sat here and looked at the app, and it's pretty self-explanatory. They were acting as if I had to, you know, contact dispatch to figure it out, which I told her that I most likely would be able to figure the app out. And the first thing I looked at, it's a number in red. So, and I see it's 4. I already did the first 3. So I just tapped on the number in red. Common sense, it said delivered quantity. So I just changed that to 4 and then go back and boom, there you go. Then I need to get a signature, and it's just that simple. So now I don't have to contact dispatch. I can pretty much unload, find out who will sign for the tires, and then go from there. But I'm gonna show you guys what I got that I'm pulling off. pulling out of my first drop, which went to a Bridgestone tires. And it was 4 small tires, 1 bigger tire, and a package which felt like a piece of rubber and white plastic, like it came from the post office. So now I'm shooting over to my second drop, which is 3.1 miles away. And all 3 drops are here in Davenport, Iowa. Stop number 2. At least I hope this stop number 2. I seen a semi head back here. But let's see here. What a rough road. You get you some roof damage back here or fall off this ledge. Wow. But yeah, this is stop number 2. I got 4 bigger truck-like tires. I'll get you guys a shot once I get in the back and get ready to pull them out. But yeah, after this, I got one more stop at Walmart where I'm dropping off, I think it's 2 tires, 4 tires, I don't know. So he's just gonna put them on a pallet.
Okay. Stack them on the pallet?
Right. And then go from there?
Yeah,
okay.
Rather from there.
Cool. Sweet. This way you gotta have that big boy muscle. Gotta have that big boy muscle. Oh, it's not for you?
No, them guys probably. Is it STS?
Yeah.
Yeah. Them guys down there.
Okay.
You're gonna load here, it didn't bother us or anything.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you got tires, you guys. You got your tires.
You're gonna run into small stuff. So, yeah, this is what we got once they figure everything out. Okay, yeah, I ain't got nothing but time. Appreciate it. What's going on?
Hey, if you get pulled out over there, we'll get you unloaded, but we can't get parked up here, it'll get stuck.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at that. I ain't go over there because of this truck. I was trying to stay out of his way.
Alright.
There was one here too. But I guess if I go out and around,
yeah,
maybe I can get back over there. Yeah, I about could just
them for?
roll them over there, huh?
We'll just grab the North Fork truck and send them down here by your door.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You gotta do the paperwork.
Yeah, I'll take it over to them. Hey, but I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. It's right here. Give me 1 second. Get that off of it.
Back downhill, kind of mind that open thing there.
Okay, what's the first and last name?
John, J-O-H-N.
J-O-H-N. Okay.
L-A-R-S-O-N. Thank you, guys.
Oh, you already in there somehow.
Okay.
Okay. And just a quick signature and you all set. Yeah. Appreciate them guys helping out, man.
Alright, thank you very
All
much.
right, and you got the, oh, this is you. Here.
Alright.
Alright, I'll do it, man. So, I don't know if you guys can see. But that's what, hold on, get a little loud. So that's what I got left for my Walmart stop. So we'll head over and drop this last, what you just saw back there, and that'll be pretty much a $900 run. Of course, I gotta go back the 114 miles and drop off, like I said, their bag and their phone. You know, which, like I said, I got right here. So, drop that off. They left a truck out there with the door unlocked. I'm gonna put it in, lock the door, and I'm gonna be headed home. But once I get the freight off the truck, I consider the job done. So this next stop is 4.1 miles away total. So all 3 stops combined in the city of Davenport were no more than 10 miles total apart when you add up all of the deadhead between the stops. So I'm gonna head over here now, like I said, but I was just looking at that and I was like, okay, so each stop is 3 to 4 miles apart. So even if I had 5 stops, that's not so bad. You know, I've had a contract where, well, a couple contracts where each stop was in the Chicagoland or the Chicago suburb area. So the stops would be 30 to 45 minutes apart at the least. So in my opinion, even though it's multiple stops, you know, they are not that bad. Even with Amazon, a lot of their stops are a lot further apart than 3, 4, or 5 miles. So it seems like they got their stuff together and they're routing everything correctly, because you'll get people who will just, you know, it's your gas, it's your mileage, it's your time, they'll route you any kind of way. And that's something you definitely got to look out for too when, you know, working with different brokers and dispatchers. So upon arrival, I'm gonna automatically assume that this stuff is going back to the auto center. Oh, tire. So let's see here. Go on the other end. We're gonna get this stuff unloaded. Somebody ordered the wrong thing. It sounds about right. Right. Oh, y'all got like an automatic deal going on.
No, the system's fixed.
Oh, that's.
So I erased somebody's order and started my own order. And it just pulled all.
Wow. Crazy. Throw this in here. Yeah, I just delivered some truck tires, so these easy. 4 of those is like, man. Where? Oh. Right. I guess it ain't no sense in making them neat, huh? It's all right. I'm headed home. And that is a ride. Quick 900. Took y'all with me the whole way. I just finished up. I returned the phone, the charger, as well as they had some stuff to affix the phone to the windshield. Like I said, they left one of their company trucks open. But yeah, it's approximately 5:55 p.m. and I picked this load up at exactly 12:15 p.m. So this wasn't even a 6-hour tour. And it was crazy because, yeah, the lady, right after I dropped everything and jumped back on the interstate leaving Davenport, I told her everything's been dropped. The route is pretty much complete. I'm just headed back to such and such to drop off their equipment and the phone. And she said, "You went to Davenport?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I told her I do similar routes all the time. If you ever need me in the future, just let me know. And she continued to email me like, "So how many miles was it total?" And I told her it was 228 total, plus it was like 10 miles worth of deadhead between the stops in Davenport total. So probably like 240 miles. And so then she told me to take a picture of the manifest, which is a list of the products and the addresses that I'm delivering to for individuals that don't know. It's pretty much a list of my route. It shows you the stops and what you should be dropping. But she told me to, yeah, take a picture of that. And then she asked did I have a picture of the freight, which I took a picture right when I started. So she was amazed that I was done so quick. And this is what I tell you guys, just to finish this up. You know, like I said, make sure that you're performing at a high level, especially starting out with new dispatchers and brokers. You know, they're always watching. And, you know, that's what I told her. And she said, of course, you know, in the future, we're going to get in contact with you. But I always, any company I've ever worked with, you know, some people, they've been in business a year or two and now they're the big shot. So when they walk in, they want to lay out all of these rules, and I go in like I'm the new guy. You know, forget whatever my history is. I could have been running freight the last 30 years. But if I don't have a reputation with this particular company, then I approach it like the new guy. And the first 2-3 weeks, maybe 2-3 months, depending on what type of freight you're running, it's like the proving grounds. You know, you have to prove yourself in that, you know how to handle yourself in different situations out on this road delivering this freight. You know, people think they could just get a truck, get an authority, get insurance, and deliver freight, which a year or two ago you could. But now this is a more specialized industry. Whether you believe it or not, you know, the brokers are getting stricter with their requirements. The rental companies have gotten stricter. Dispatchers, you know, they're watching you more. They're even stricter. There's a few companies that you could go to with new authorities and run freight, but for the most part, people want you to have a year up under your MC before they even want to talk to you nowadays. And it's just from dealing with so many different individuals that's made so many of the same mistakes over and over, to where they now just don't want to give anybody freight. 3 years ago, they didn't care who ran what. You just put it in the truck and go. But it's not that simple now. So it's imperative that you show up, and like I said, show out. You know, the first couple weeks, you just proving yourself. Don't even worry about, you know, the money so much. And we always have to know, you know, what our profit is and things of that nature. But what I'm saying is focus on performance starting out, and it'll take you a lot further. And with that being said, I'm gonna end this video because I gotta get out of here. But you guys stay safe out there. Take it easy and have a good one. Appreciate you.